Hello everyone, here is Karthik's channel. I will give you the news about RPA for the past week in this video. And I will make kind of this video once a week. I have two reasons why I make this video. First, there are so many useful and interesting contents about RPA in English, and I'd like to let you know them. I'm personally in Japan, so I can easily know the situation of RPA in Japan. As you know, there are many useful Japanese contents. However, RPA is not limited in Japan. Therefore, it is good for us to know the English article from different country. Second, I'd like to improve my English skills. I'm sorry about you. The second one is for me. By the way, this is the first time to make kind of this video. I make an effort to make easy to understand videos. I hope it can be helpful for you. So, please note that the thing I mentioned in this channel is my opinion. Alright, so let's get started. I found happy news and one interesting article about UiPath and two interesting articles in Prism website and about automation anywhere. No offense, but I think there's not special content in this week. So let's move on the UiPath articles. This one. UiPath raises $225 million Series E funding round. This is a happy news for UiPath. Congratulations. In 24 months, the RPA and AI reader has grown annual recurring revenue from $100 million to over $400 million. UiPath today announced it has crossed its Series E investment round, raising $225 million at the past money valuation of $10.2 billion. And according to Forrester Research, as we emerge from the crisis, firms will look to automation as a way to mitigate the risks that future crises pose to the supply and productivity of human workers, with automation now becoming a boardroom imperative with new urgency. UiPath will use this funding deepen its investment in research and development. It must be very good news for RPA companies such as Prism, Automation Anywhere, and System Integrator, client companies, and of course for the people such as RPA developer, business analyst, and so on, because it is the evidence that RPA is no longer a boom and being regarded as essential things for business. Okay, so let's go to the next article. Yes, this one. How RPA is accelerating freedom of information at response times. Reduction recalls. One of the unwilling and heavy manual work related to FOIA is mentioned in this article, and the solution of UiPath and how effective it is for that is introduced here with the video. Yeah, this one. In 1967, the U.S. Congress enacted the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA. Its intent is to ensure citizens know how their government governs. Federal agencies must disclose any information required under the FOIA. To provide this openness, to provide this openness, the federal government spends $550 million, asking nearly 5,000 full-time employees to fulfill FOIA requests. Yet the backlog of FOIA requests continues to increase by 30% here. According to Congress, federal agencies must respond to FOIA requests within 20 days of receiving the request. States vary in their SLAs, but generally states respond to requests for information within 4 to 8 business days. Agencies are reporting the increased backlog year over year via the FOIA backlog management plans. See below. Okay, and HHS closed about 33,000 FOIA requests in FY 2090. Currently, 244 HHS employees work full-time on FOIA issues. Note that, in other words, about $15 million was spent for 244 employees with fully burdened salaries of $60,000. What if HSS could redeploy half of these employees on more critical mission needs? To archive former Virginia Governor Tim Kenny's records, she needed to digitize 900 boxes of paper records and almost 2 million electronic records. And the library's major budget and 8-year period of staff reductions meant only 4 part-time and 1 full-time archivist could work on the project. Her staff is manually reviewing records for anything that should be redacted, scanning the documents to PDF formats, and so on. And yep. Now I have to say that in my 32 years of working in the US government, I didn't run across anyone who disliked doing FOI work because they wanted to withhold information. Instead, I saw government employees disliking FOIA-related work because it was a pain to do the work and often had to work overtime. Why does the work turn into overtime? Let's dive a bit more into reduction. Reduction means this one. This is one of the manual work of archivist. And reduction means to hide or remove before publication or distribution. As you read in the library of Virginia example, people have to read every document, highlight confidential information and on the document, have it reviewed, and then cover the confidential information. Then, until now. So let's look at solution available today. The software about in the video, built by UiPath employee Bernard Lewis, is poised to make before I backlog as things of the past. So let's watch.
Hello. Today, I will demonstrate a custom activity I built in UiPath. Its purpose is to hide confidential text before publishing PDFs, a common step to ensure compliance with data privacy laws. Redaction is often laborious and error-prone, and mistakes can lead to costly legal ramifications. Here, I have a group of files. Some are contracts, service agreements, and financial documents with sensitive data. For example, I'll open the general contractor document. Here, we see lots of sensitive data such as tax IDs, dates, account numbers, government-issued IDs, and even the name of what could be a minor. Many people would redact this manually, a process that's very time-consuming and prone to error. But what if we could simply tell a robot what kinds of things to redact? Here, I will select the file, and for demonstration purposes, I will ask the robot to highlight the sensitive data rather than redact it. Next, I'll write in the name of the minor and ask the robot to look for any text that contains social security numbers and other confidential data. In the top left, you can see a status report of what the robot is doing right now. Once the robot completes the redaction, it exports the redacted document to a user-designated folder. Again, for the purpose of this demo, I selected the option to highlight rather than to redact the document. As you can see, it was able to find all of the sensitive data. So let's see how well the robot redacts multiple PDFs in batch folder. And look. Finally, our robot finished redacting all of the PDFs. As we open each document, you'll see that the robot automatically redacted the sensitive data. Note that the redaction color is set to orange to help you view it for this demo. In summary, the UiPath robot helps to ensure legal compliance, reduce the time to safely.
So, how do you feel about this video? I think it's very good solution. With this version of the PDF redact robot, you can the robot highlight everything to redact them until you fully trust your digital assistant. Have a human in the loop to verify the work. Okay, that's all of UiPath article. What I wanna tell you. Okay, let's move on to the part of Prism. Wait a minute. Where is that? Yep, this one. Okay. First one is 5 simple steps to re-energize your process pipeline. Okay. I just introduced and recommend this article, but this will be very good reviews for us. We should read it. Okay. Okay. The second one is then next one is this one. Surveying Russian business, RPA solution to a global performance problem. Right. The impact of digital workforce on business agility and survival. According to the report, 62% Russian respondents see robotic process automation as solving the global productivity problem, and 94% for driving digital transformation, and 68% as essential for business to remain competitive. The survey was conducted among 100 key decision makers in companies and 507 knowledge workers in Russia. And in Russia, also future-proofing businesses. In Russia, 68% of business decision makers believe that RPA and/or automation is essential for their businesses to remain competitive. These positive sentiments are reflection of the major time saving, improved accuracy, and cost savings reported by Russian business leaders. 95% of which already have plans in place to extend the use of RPA across their business. And these are related to coronavirus. Let's look at their statistics. This one. This shows the coronavirus cases over the world, and Russia has so many cases, and the number of cases fourth. It might be related to the result of this survey, I think. And how about automation anxiety? fear of automation is diminishing as there is a growing level of trust with more organizations adopting digital colleagues. Russian knowledge workers are becoming increasingly comfortable with RPA. Just 20% worry about weighted the job losses in the next 3 years. More than half of knowledge workers are excited at the opportunity that RPA will create, while decision makers feel that adopting new tech will attract talent. And encouragingly, 84% of Russian business decision makers believe that their employees would trust working alongside a digital workforce, and 72% would even trust them to manage employees. This is a very interesting report. And if you wanna know more detail about this survey, you can download it here. Alright, that's all what I want to talk today. How do you feel this video? I hope it can be helpful. I'm creating how to use some of UiPath features, so please watch the video as well. And please feel free to comment on what else you want to hear in terms of my channel, and I would appreciate it if you help me in terms of my English, in terms of my English skills, and subscribe to my channels and follow my Twitters. And also I would appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much guys. I hope you have a great Sunday. Bye.